He thought he was Damien. He thought Dame was Money Mike. Hold on there, player. You're working with a monster. You're working with a monster.
Really the hottest nigga. You gon' respect this lava. I'm shooting it if I pull it, boy. Make sure you want this drama. I bring it to you like it's Law and Order SVU. Turn you to a vegetable. Now you look good inside a soup. Family come from Bishopville, but I grew up in that Bronx Zoo where they shoot you dead in the street and then dance all on top of you. And I do what I gotta do.
Started. Please don't get me started. Started.
Hey, what up, y'all? State Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador, with another reaction to some prison stories. Today, I'm going to be reacting to my first 1090 Jake video. I know a lot of us are familiar with who 1090 Jake is. I've never watched one of his videos before because I've been waiting for a moment like this. So, bear with me. We're going to get through this. This is titled Booty Bandit Tried the Wrong White Boy. So we gonna see what's going on with this. Shout out to y'all who've been reacting to the first set of reaction to prison stories that I've been doing. I understand that one or two of my recent videos where I've been doing this been a little bit of a lag at some point. Just bear with me if I show y'all any technical difficulties. It's still gonna be quality content. Just bear with me. I promise I'm gonna get it right. But without further ado, let's get to it. Subscribe to 1090 Jake too if you ain't done that already.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, I'm gonna be speaking on an 18-year-old who had just started his prison bid, who killed a booty bandit after a confrontation in the prison shower. When prison is the topic of conversation.
Okay, I guess we getting straight to it, man. The booty bandit apparently was a black dude, and he tried out the white boy. He thought the white boy was sweet in the shower.
Everyone laughed, saying, "Don't drop the soap." But in this case, this kid dropped the soap. And he dropped a man trying to snatch his manhood, leaving him dead.
Okay, listen, that is a real thing when they say don't drop the soap. I personally never seen a man get ravished by another man before, but it definitely happens. So there is some truth to the saying, don't drop the soap, my guy. Don't drop it.
After a confrontation in the prison shower. 3 days after Christmas in 2015, Daniel up the Grove got into an argument after his 19-year-old brother accused him of...
First off, shout out to 90 Jake. I don't know where 90 Jake is from, but it sounds like he from like Wisconsin or Baltimore or something. Cause the homie he got into an argument. I don't know, that's so funny, people.
Stealing a watch. They ended up taking it outside. The next door neighbor witnessing 17-year-old Daniel pull a .22 revolver out and start firing at his own brother. After firing the gun, they continued yelling at each other, and Daniel shot at his brother again, according to the witness. When police arrived, the brother admitted they were arguing and a gun was fired, but wouldn't get into detail. Daniel admitted he fired the gun, saying that he shot at the ground, and he was charged with second-degree attempted murder, somehow beating the charge down to an assault, getting probation, then getting the charge dismissed, and giving a juvenile gun case.
Okay, sidebar. This is how this guy ended up in prison. I guess he's getting into the backstory. Listen, y'all. There should never be a situation so serious to where you're pulling out the blick and you clapping at your brother. Like, never. There should never be a situation that deep. So my assumption is that his brother may have stole something from him or something like that. Really violated, the brother code.
In 2016, he'd be sent to Florida State Prison for the next 3 years on a burglary and grand theft charge, with an additional battery charge he caught inside of the Polk County Jail.
My boy was that.
Daniel and another inmate beat the shit out of somebody, knocking out his front tooth. After the inmate was transferred to the Lakeland Regional Medical Center, staff there discovered his jaw was broken in 2 places. No cameras or jail staff actually saw the incident go down, but the victim and inmate witnesses told on Daniel. After being transferred to prison, Daniel wouldn't even make it out of reception before catching a body.
Man, listen. Daniel is about that life, people. Daniel is about that life. You never judge a book by its cover. I'm one of those people who completely understand that white men have a whole extra level of savagery that they can tap into that no other race of man on the planet can tap into. Because we just naturally not built like that. We not built like that.
According to investigators, 66-year-old James Sanders, who was serving a life sentence for a first-degree murder conviction
Bati boy, Mook man right here. Mook man right here.
from 1968, kept making sexual advances towards 18-year-old Daniel. This man had been in prison since 1970.
He thought little young Daniel was fresh fish. he thought he was what's Terry Crews' character? He thought he was Damien. He thought Daniel was Money Mike. Hold on there, player. You're working with a monster. You're working with a monster. Hold on. He thought he was one of those.
46 long years, turning him into a booty bandit in search of new young ass. This is a disgusting reality.
Yo, tonight, Jake. I could tell. See, he about to have me step my game on. I could tell. Either he had somebody write this out for him, or he wrote it out himself, and he reading it word for word. He was, his accent make it dumb funny. He was like, he did 46 years, which left him as a booty bandit looking for some fresh ass. He was looking for some fresh cheeks.
Of prison and what it does to some as they grow older behind the barbed wire fences, turning into sexual predators that prey on the young, the white, and usually the weak inmates.
Facts.
The booty bandit tried to get Daniel to have sex with him multiple times over a span of a few weeks. Daniel fighting him off and refusing every single time. But on October 19th, 2016, around 8:15 p.m., Daniel was showering when the booty bandit approached him again. He'd been most likely watching his movements, waiting for the opportunity to strike like an animal stalking its prey. He made his way up to Daniel in the shower, off camera.
Once again. I understand. I seen on the internet Hassan Campbell had an issue with 1090 Jake, but I seen 1090 Jake like moving around, doing his ones and twos. I seen him on the Adam No Jumper show, Adam 22 show. I would definitely give this brother credit. He's seasoned with these videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, the quality is up there. It's very well. I could tell that he got his scripts written out, which I was thinking about doing, like I said a couple minutes earlier. Shout out to 1090 Jake for having good quality, man.
Camera away from the eyes of correction officers when Daniel picked him up, slamming him off the fucking floor. The back of the booty bandit's head cracking off the tile. Daniel then grabbed his clothes and walked out of the shower, leaving that sick fuck laying on the wet floor. He was found by officers, the booty bandit conscious enough to tell the captain he'd slipped, but couldn't get up. He was pronounced dead by 1:30 a.m. at an outside hospital.
It is what it is.
An FDLE special agent investigated the case, reviewing multiple statements given by inmate witnesses that James had sexually harassed, confronted, and stalked Daniel in an attempt to coerce or force him to have sex for several weeks prior to the incident. The special agent advised Daniel's actions were justified and a clear case of self-defense,
100%.
declining to pursue any criminal charges.
100%. That's a
Daniel
fact.
up the Grove caught a body and beat a body just months into his 3-year bid and was released in January of 2019. Now, after researching this video, I'm not gonna lie, I was happy for 2 different reasons.
Me
I
too.
was happy that
Me too.
karma struck the person that was trying to be a predator, and I was happy that Daniel wasn't sentenced for the death, because there's so many cases where people try to plead self-defense. This guy tried to rape me. This guy tried to do this. You got a lot of people that lie, but you have a lot of people where that was actual.
Alright, I'm going to stop this video right here because the story is over. Shout out to 1090 Jake for this video. Hopefully when I upload this, I won't get a copyright claim. You know what I'm saying? But this is a real good story. I'm also glad that the young Caucasian brother, you know what I'm saying, did not catch a new homicide charge, and he got to finish his 3-year charge and go home. I'm glad he did, you know, because, you know, he was fighting the Mook man off repeatedly, and then, you know what I'm saying, then he tried something in the shower. Like, people like the older man who passed away, he got exactly what he was supposed to get. You know, like, God works in mysterious ways. The universe always deals back to people what they owe, you know? Like, everyone been caught up watching the Jeffrey Dahmer thing lately, and, you know, he's probably the most researched man in Google as of recently. You see what he did, right? How he preyed on all those black guys, and then he gets sentenced, goes to prison, and the person who took care of him and flatlined him, removed him off this earth, was a black guy. And this is in reverse, you know what I'm saying? The older black dude, the Bati boy, you know what I'm saying? The Bati man, right? He was on the young bull buns. He gets slammed on his head and gets his head cracked open. Your old ass shouldn't have been trying to do that. Maybe if you was younger, you would have survived that slip. You would have survived that fall. You know what I'm saying? Giant Mookie. You feel me? He got what he deserved, man. Shout out to 90 Jake, like I said, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this story and this reaction. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.